Hi, my YouTube friends that are interested in what's going on in the greenhouse in this BC interior. And it has been a long winter, but things are starting to come along. The orange tree I was worried about because I have an ant problem I have to take care of because they want to farm aphids, but I had scale on them pretty bad, and I sprayed them with the bad parts with oil and soap. It worked great, and now there's lots of new leaves coming and blossoms, even way in the back here. So the orange tree is really looking good. I'm expecting they're blood oranges, and I am expecting to get lots of oranges this year. So this has made it through the winter quite nicely. And the coffee plants are here. Here's the coffee plants. They're healthy. They're getting new leaves now. They're sticky from the mess I had with the aphids and the ants. So I've really solved the problem in the greenhouse with gnats. Like, I was getting them something terrible, and what I did, as you'll see on the bottom of the lemon tree, is I scraped the soil before I put the sand. And believe me, you'll know you got ants because they'll jump up and do some dances for you, and believe me, they were dancing everywhere. They're kind of got little black heads and shiny bodies, almost see-through bodies. And anyway, you don't want them because one little aphid flying around in your greenhouse can mean 300 eggs. So I went with this sand. It worked. Like, my new yellow tides hardly have anything on them. There's none, and this has been for a couple weeks now, at least. So when I water, though, I've noticed I take my long watering spout and I stick it right in the sand so it doesn't want to overflow. And we have a really good drainage underneath. And when the pot is raised enough so it's not sitting in water, because you don't want them sitting in water, they don't like it. So I drain the water out and I put it in a bucket and I water the geraniums with it in the winter, and you'll see they're doing wonderful too. So we eat lemons all winter. There's still a few left. There's two in the back over here, and they're delicious. I have had no disease in them, no dryness, always delicious. And when we make our juice, we take a slice of the lemon, a real thick slice, throw it in my blend tech, and we have the skin in the juice, and it's delicious flavored with 2 oranges. So there's lots of blossoms, and I'm hoping that it's going to get more leaves, and when it's warm enough I'll take it out and wash it down with soap and water and give it a good wash. If some of these blossoms fall off, no problem. There is lots. I did prune it back already. I thought that would help encourage it. I'm not trying to tell anybody that I'm a horticulturist or anything. I'm a backyard gardener and a housewife gardener, and that is it. But these are things I do, and they seem to work for me. So, I mean, I've been picking oranges all winter. Look at that. And lemons, so that is good. The temperature is about 70 in here right now, because we're getting close enough now. We have a bit of snow outside, but we're getting close enough that the little bit of light that's coming through is really heating it up nicely in here. I have had these, they're little tomatoes for Greek salad. These plants, they're starting to get a few little buds on them, so I should be getting tomatoes early. And the fish, they slept through most of the winter. They're waiting for me to feed them. I was worried about my fantail because my fantail, let me see if I get him in here. My fantail was all floppy when she was, oh boy, where are you? Okay, they're hungry, if I can get them here. Not a good job, Carolyn, not a good job. Anyway, they're down there and they are waiting for something to eat. Because that's my fertilizer. All winter, there's my fantail. Isn't she beautiful? She's so big. I was scared I was going to lose her because she was all floppy and down at the bottom, but the water had got so cold that they were just going to sleep. So anyway, they're coming, they're waking up, they want some food, and as I said, in the winter you don't use as much water, so the dehumidifier is running, and it heats up the greenhouse quite a bit, and it also puts the water back in the pond, so all winter I do not haul water. I water from the pond, which is fed with fish fertilizer, so everything, and I'm sure the fish fertilizer is the reason. Oh yeah, for those interested in the pineapples, because we ate our big ones, these are 3. I lost one, it got crown rot. These are the 3 that survived. They're coming along nicely. So, not this year, but maybe next year we'll see some pineapple. Now, I'll just turn around here. Over here is all the geraniums getting ready to go out in the yard. They're looking really good. There's mixtures of little, I just leave the pots how they were in the fall and stuck them in here. And then this year, I'll just add a little bone meal, give them a little bit of fertilizer, and they're good for the year. And then probably this fall when I bring them in, I'll repot them before I put them in here. So it's been working really good. And I see down here the amaryllis are starting to poke out, and later in the spring they come out so beautiful. I get them in the spring, not at Christmas. I just let them do what they want to do naturally in here. And there's my big agave. I don't know, I should find out if I can eat some of it or something. I don't know. And my pitcher plant, I think I'm going to have to repot it. It's been alive all winter. It never died back, so it stayed warm enough here that it didn't drop any leaves. And there's a few other plants. I've already started to pot up some soil for my tomatoes, and I'll be doing them probably within the next few days. I'll start my tomatoes. So this is salmon arm in the middle interior, and they'll just be right by the May long weekend is probably when they'll be planted. I'm going to fill up lots of other things I usually start the tomatoes first. So hope you enjoyed the quick tour. And yeah, if you want to get rid of gnats in the greenhouse, it worked great. It really did. There's nothing flying around in here, and I'm so happy I did that. And soon we'll have a discussion on gnats in your house, or even fruit flies, and I have some real good solutions for that, so we'll talk to you then. Bye now.